Hello, you are welcome back to my channel. If you're joining me for the first time, my name is Adiola and you are highly welcome. And today I will be reading to you. I will start the reading of a new book, and it's going to mark the very first time that I will be reading a book that I did not write on this channel. And this is a book I've introduced to you before, and the title of the book I'll be reading is The Secret, Dare to Dream by Rhonda Byrne. Okay, so the reading of this book is dedicated to my very good friend Bright Day. You may stop by his channel to see some of the amazing things that he does there. So what will I do today? I'm going to read a part of The Secret, Dare to Dream, and I will introduce you to the book again. The first time I brought this book out, I was telling you that Bright Day had recommended that I read this book on this channel, and I wasn't sure if I would be able to read it without permission, but the email I was waiting for came in, so I know that I will be able to read this book publicly. So quickly, let me tell you about this book. This is a very good book. Okay, Rhonda Byrne gathered about 28 people. You know, she actually got the contribution of about 28 people to write this book. And all of their wealth of knowledge has been put together to write this book. All right. So just to make it easy for me, I'm just going to remove the jacket. And I'm just going to read it this way. Okay. So The Secret by Rhonda Byrne. All right, so I will start reading on page 3, and the title is, What is the Secret? So that's a question for us today. What is the secret? We're about to find out. I would like for you to please sit closely and pay careful attention, because this is not like a story. This is not what you're used to hearing me read about, like a novel, you know. This is different, and it is a good book. You will enjoy it. All right, so let's do this together. What is the secret? Now, the first person we're meeting here is Bob Proctor. And who is Bob Proctor? He is a philosopher, an author, and a personal coach. And this is what he has to say about the secret. You've probably been sitting there wondering, what is the secret? I'll tell you how I've come to understand it. We all walk with one infinite power. We all guide ourselves by exactly the same laws. The natural laws of the universe are so precise that we don't even have any difficulty building spaceships. We can send people to the moon, and we can time the landing with the precision of a fraction of a second. Wherever you are, India, Australia, New Zealand, Stockholm, London, Toronto, Montreal, or New York, we are all working with one power, one law. It's attraction. So that's what we are reading about in this book, the law of attraction. I continue reading. The secret is the law of attraction. Everything that's coming into your life, you are attracting into your life. And it's attracted to you by virtue of the images you are holding in your mind. It's what you're thinking. Whatever is going on in your mind, you are attracting to you. Every thought of yours is a real thing, a force. This is by Prentice Rutherford. 1834 to 1891. That was the quote. Okay, I'll take that quote again. Every thought of yours is a real thing, a force. The greatest teachers who have ever lived have told us that the law of attraction is the most powerful law in the universe. Poets such as William Shakespeare, Robert Browning, and William Blake delivered it in their poetry. Musicians such as Ludwig van Beethoven expressed it through their music. Artists such as Leonard and Vincent depicted it in their paintings. Great thinkers including Socrates, Plato, Ralph Waldo Emerson, Pythagoras, Sir Francis Bacon, Sir Isaac Newton, Johann Wolfgang, and Victor Hugo shared it in their writings and teachings. Their names have been immortalized, and their legendary existence has survived centuries. Religions such as Hinduism, Hermetic traditions, Buddhism, Judaism, Christianity, and Islam, and civilizations such as the ancient Babylonians and Egyptians delivered it through their writings and stories. Recorded throughout the ages in all its forms, the law can be found in ancient writings through all the centuries. It was recorded in stone in 3000 BC. Even though some coveted this knowledge, and indeed they did, it has always been there for anyone to discover. The law began at the beginning of time. It has always been and will always be. It is the law that determines the complete order in the universe. Every moment of your life, every single thing you experience in your life. It doesn't matter who you are or where you are. The law of attraction is forming your entire life experience. And this all-powerful law is doing that through your thoughts. You are the one who calls the law of attraction into action, and you do it through your thoughts. In 1912, Charles Harnell described the law of attraction as the greatest and the most infallible law upon which the entire system of creation depends. Bob Proctor, this is his quote: "Wise people have always known this. You can go right back to the ancient Babylonians. They've always known this. It's a small secret group of people." The ancient Babylonians and their great prosperity have been well documented by scholars. They are also known for creating one of the 7 wonders of the world, the Hanging Gardens. Bob Proctor, "Wise people have always known this. You can go right back to the ancient Babylonians. They've always known this. It's a small, select group of people." The ancient Babylonians and their great prosperity have been well documented by scholars. They are also known for creating one of the 7 wonders of the world, the Hanging Gardens of Babylon. Through their understanding and application of the laws of the universe, they became one of the wildest races in history. Bob Proctor, why do you think that 1% of the population earns around 96% of all the money that's being earned? Do you think that's an accident? It's designed that way. They understand something. They understand the secrets, and now you are being introduced to the secrets. People who have drawn wealth into their lives used the secrets, whether consciously or unconsciously. They think thoughts of abundance and wealth, and they do not allow any contradictory thoughts to take root in their minds. Their predominant thoughts are of wealth. They only know wealth, and nothing else exists in their minds, whether they are aware of it or not. Their predominant thoughts of wealth are what brought wealth to them. It is the law of attraction in action. A perfect example to demonstrate the secret and the law of attraction in action is this. You may know of people who acquired massive wealth, lost it all, and within a short time acquired massive wealth again. What happened in these cases, whether they knew it or not, is that their dominant thoughts were on wealth. That is how they acquired it in the first instance. Then, they allowed their fearful thoughts of losing the wealth to enter their minds until those fearful thoughts of loss became their dominant thoughts. They tipped the scales from thinking thoughts of wealth to thinking thoughts of loss. And so they lost it all. Once they had lost it, however, the fear of loss disappeared, and they tipped the scales back with dominant thoughts of wealth, and wealth returned. The law responds to your thoughts, no matter what they may be. Like attracts like. John Ashraf is an entrepreneur and money-making expert. So here is his quote. The simplest way for me to look at the law of attraction is if I think of myself as a magnet, and I know that a magnet will attract to it. You are the most powerful magnet in the universe. You contain a magnetic power with you that is more powerful than anything in this world. And this unfathomable magnet power is emitted through your thoughts. Bob Doyle is the author and law of attraction specialist. This is what he has to say. Basically put, the law of attraction says that like attracts like. But we are really talking at a level of thoughts. The law of attraction says like attracts like. And so, as you think a thought, you are also attracting like thoughts to you. Here are more examples you may have experienced of the law of attraction in your life. Have you ever started to think about something you were not happy about, and the more you thought about it, the worse it seemed? That's because as you think one sustained thought, the law of attraction immediately brings more like thoughts to you. In a matter of minutes, you have gotten so many like unhappy thoughts coming to you. And the situation seems to be getting worse. The more you think about it, the more upset you get. You may have experienced attracting like thoughts when you listened to a song, and then found that you couldn't get that song out of your head. The song just kept playing over and over in your mind. When you listened to that song, even though you may not have realized it, you gave your full attention and focus of thoughts to it. As you did that, you were powerfully attracting more like thoughts of that song. And so, the law of attraction moved into action and delivered more thoughts of that song over and over again. John Ashraf again. Our job as humans is to hold on to the thoughts of what we want. Make it absolutely clear in our minds what we want. And from that, we start to invoke one of the greatest laws in the universe. And that's the law of attraction. You become what you think about most. But you also attract what you think about most. Your life right now is a reflection of your past thoughts. That includes all the great things and all the things you consider not so great. Since you attract to you what you think about most, it is easy to see what your dominant thoughts have been on every subject of your life, because that is what you have experienced until now. Now you are learning the secrets, and with this knowledge, you can change everything. Bob Proctor again. If you see it in your mind, you are going to hold it in your hand. If you can think about what you want in your mind and make that your dominant thought, you will bring it into life. Interesting. Mike Dooley is an author and an international speaker. This is what he has to say. And that principle can be summed up in 3 simple words. Thoughts becoming things. Thoughts becoming things. Through this most powerful law, your thoughts become the things in your life. Your thoughts become things. Say this over to yourself and let it seep into your consciousness and your awareness. Your thoughts become things. John Ashraf again. This is what he has to say. What most people don't understand is that a thought has a frequency. We can measure a thought. And if you're thinking that thought over and over and over again, if you are imagining in your mind having that brand new car, having the money that you need, building that company, finding your soulmates, if you're imagining what that thought looks like, you are emitting that frequency on a consistent basis. Dr. Joe Vitale. Thoughts are sending out that magnetic signal that is drawing the parallel back to you. The predominant thought or the mental attitude is the magnet, and the law is that like attracts like. Consequently, the mental attitude will invariably attract such conditions as correspond to its nature. Charles Flannel, 1866 to 1949. Thoughts are magnetic, and thoughts have a frequency. As you think, those thoughts are sent into the universe, and they magnetically attract all like things that are on the same frequency. Everything sent out returns to the source, and that source is you. Think of it this way. We understand that a television station's transmission tower broadcasts via a frequency, which is transformed into pictures on your television. Most of us don't really understand how it works, but we know that each channel has a frequency. And when we tune into that frequency, we see the pictures on our television. We choose the frequency by selecting the channel, and we then receive the pictures broadcast on the channel. If we want to see different pictures on our television, we change the channel and tune into a new frequency. You are a human transmission tower, and you are more powerful than any television tower created on earth. You are the most powerful transmission tower in the universe. Your transmission creates your life, and it creates the world. The frequency you transmit reaches beyond cities, beyond countries, beyond the world. It reverberates throughout the entire universe, and you are transmitting that frequency with your thoughts. The pictures you receive from the transmission of your thoughts are not on the television screen in your living room. They are the pictures of your life. Your thoughts create the frequency. They attract like things on that frequency, and then they are broadcast back to you as your life pictures. If you want to change anything in your life, change the channel and change the frequency by changing your thoughts. The vibrations of mental forces are the finest and consequently the most powerful in existence. Charles Flannel. Bob Proctor. See yourself living in abundance and you will attract it. It works every time with every person. As you think of yourself living in abundance, you are powerfully and consciously determining your life through the law of attraction. It's that easy. But then the most obvious question becomes, why isn't everybody living the life of their dreams? Why isn't everybody living the life of their dreams? I will stop reading right here, and I'll put my bookmark right there, page 12. So I will continue reading from here the next time. So I have been reading, and you have been listening to The Secret. Okay, The Secret by Rhonda Byrne. The Secret Dare to Dream by Rhonda Byrne. And I want to thank you for listening, and I just want to say this quickly. Do you believe in the law of attraction? Now that we are beginning to understand what this book is about, it says like attracts like. Have you experienced it? Have you, have an experience of, okay, I was thinking about this thing, and it happened to me. Let me know in the comment section if you have ever experienced anything like that, or if it's something you want to try, or if you think there is a good reasoning behind the law of attraction. Until next time, when I come your way again with the reading of The Secrets, I say keep safe, be happy, keep good thoughts in your mind, because like attracts like. All right, bye, have a great week.